In the southeast section of Idaho, the Church of the Latter-day Saints created a small ward called Chesterfield in 1884. And if you're not familiar with who the Church of the Latter-day Saints are, many people know them as the Mormons. By 1900, the little ward had swollen to 73 families with 418 people. Just to the northwest was a spot on the Port Nephew River that swelled up to make a small lake that would freeze up in the winter. It became the center point of entertainment for the little community in the wintertime, as it was popular to go there and ice skate. On January 14th of 1902, groups of young people had taken their wagons out to the skating site. The day was filled with merriment as usual, as the youth of the community met and bonded together through ice skating. The laughing and singing came to a dead silence as a terrifying event took place. As they skated, the thin grove of trees that lined the banks of the Port Nephew River erupted with, quote, blood-curdling yells. All the skaters froze in terror and looked to the trees when an 8-foot hair-covered beast in the form of a giant emerged from the trees. It was brandishing a club and screaming as it charged the skaters. They snapped to and started skating in terror, trying to outpace the beast back to their wagons. The skates gave them a tremendous advantage of distancing themselves from that beast, but that all came to an end when they hit land and had to run to their wagons on their skates. This allowed the hairy monstrosity to close the gap between them. Their numbers had not affected or deterred the beast in the least. They jumped in their conveyances and, quote, drove at a breakneck speed from the river. The chase finally ended when the youths reached town 2 miles away. A small armed group of men went to the site, and along the way they found these 22-inch long tracks that were also 7 inches broad. The town was overcome and stricken with fear, and therefore 20 armed men formed a hunting party and went out after it. Then the story goes cold in the newspapers from there, and there are no further reports of this. However, I have contacted the Chesterfield Historical Society, and we'll see if we get a follow-up here in the future. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this episode. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, we're off on another adventure. God bless.